Hello, welcome to my workshop. In today's video I'm just going to be doing a quick review of this here, which is the adjustable hole saw PLS145A1 from Lidl, and this Steel Stud Crimper. I picked these up, that was $7.99 and that's $5.99 out of Lidl. And I just thought I'd show you what they do. Now I've already opened up this hole saw and read the instructions, which I appreciate is cheating. What you get is you get a box with the instructions in. You get it with that plate there, and you get a bag of bits. The bits specifically are 3 bits of blade, a drill, a hex key and a small open-ended spanner. So with the instructions, what you start off by doing is screw that in there. That feels like a reasonably nice bit. And tighten that down with a spanner. So that's to drill your central hole. Basically this works because if you turn that, you basically hold that bit, which is fixed to that bit, and turn the red bit, those bits move in and out. You then whip off these here. Works a little bit like a chuck basically. A chuck on a lathe anyway. Come on, here you come. It's on there like that. Just saying now that's the right way. Back through the hole and do it up. I'm just going to do that for all of them. Right, now in order to adjust these want to be slightly unnipped, so you can then, a bit stiff, loosen those up a bit more. Oh, that's a bit you can see what the problem is, they're binding in there. That's a bit fiddly to adjust. Okay, that's not quite as easy as it looks. Let's undo these a fair bit so they're well out. That's better. Okay, so you have to have those quite loose. And you can see there are markings which are presumably rough, which will show you how big a hole. So what's that we're going to go for there? We will go for something like a 70mm hole, and we'll nip these up. Right, let's get some wood out, stick that on there. Alright. Put one piece below so I don't put a hole in the bench. Here is some scrap wood. It says clamp it down. I'd agree with that because the amount of force that you're going to get trying to drill a hole that big will be quite large. But we are only using a cordless and it's meant for drilling holes in chipboard, plasterboard, chipboard and softwood. Right, so let's stick a hole in. Picking up some wood chips in there. There it goes. Obviously it's got quite a bit of breakout on the back. We will have. Let's have a look. There you go, you can see that that's a bit breakout from the back. If you were drilling that from both sides, what you would do is drill a bit from this side and then turn it over and drill from the other side. I won't show you that because that took an age. What I will do is quickly grab out a tape measure and just see how close that is to 70mm. I think it is widest point is about 73mm, so you will have to check. It does say, oh, actually you can see there it's gone a bit over, yeah, I can see that on there, drifted up slightly. You will have to drill a test hole in something to make sure it's drilling a hole the right size. But it does work. It's a bit slow, but it does save having a box full of hole drills. So let me just switch that to reverse and take that out. The next thing I want to show you obviously if you're using a mains power drill that will go through a lot quicker, but you need to be much more, obviously you need to be aware that a big hole cutter would have lots of torque on it. Just sweep away those. Because I do woodwork and metalwork in here, and that includes welding, I don't like leaving wood dust on my floor. The next gizmo is this particularly odd thing, which is a stud crimper. which is planes. You can see that there. To be able to rivet in effect without rivets. In steel between half a millimetre and 0.8 millimetres thick. Now I don't have any of that, but I'll show you something I do have, and you can see there that it just pushes out that spike down into there. Let me show you what it does. So I've got a few bits of beer can here, and let's say you needed to join that together. You put it over, you press, you squeeze, you let go, and it's done that. See there? And it's joined those two together. Now if you obviously were joining this, you would probably put another one in. And just for completeness, we'll go over the other way so you can see you can see there what it's done. And you can hammer those over if you want, or squeeze them down. But just riveted that piece of metal together. To show you, I can't get it through two of these pieces because that's 1mm thick steel, but I can get it through one. You just put it over there with a good squeeze, push it all the way through, and you can see what it's done there, which is to push those up. And if it does that through a piece of metal, it has the effect of producing effectively a rivet. Very clever for very light work if you're in a hurry to tack stuff together. So there we have it. We have the adjustable hole saw. I think it's probably, I'm not quite sure whether to call that half gimmick or half serious. It clearly works. It's okay. It does a half decent job, and obviously comes with all the tools. As with all hole saws, you've got to worry about breakout, and the other thing is because it will drill such a big hole, you also have to be worried about how much torque it is putting in your piece of metal. And this stud crimper is weird, but I quite like it. What I'm waiting for is to get hold of a pop rivet gun from Lidl. But thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Positive comments are welcome, and see you in the next video.